Let's start with a simple question. What happens when a star known for controlling the screen is placed into a role that doesn't control the story? That is exactly what happened with Gong Ryong in When the Stars Gossip. At first glance, the character is promising. A skilled OBGYN. A civilian entering a high-risk environment. A man carrying a secret mission. A figure positioned between trust and deception. But structurally, Gong Ryong has a hidden limitation. He is not the dominant force in the narrative system. This is critical. In most of Lee Min-ho's defining roles, his character functions as the emotional center, the social center, or the narrative center. Even when vulnerable, he anchors the scene. The world moves around him. Gong Ryong doesn't. He enters a system already controlled by others. The space station hierarchy. Commander Eve Kim's authority. Scientific protocols. Survival rules. He is an outsider. And not just socially, structurally. That means he spends a large portion of the story adapting, reacting, hiding, negotiating, instead of driving events. This is not inherently a weakness in writing. In fact, it can create a powerful character arc, if the story compensates with internal conflict or gradual rise in influence. But in this case, many viewers felt that compensation was incomplete. The result is a very specific perception problem. Lee Min-ho is present, but not dominant. Visible, but not decisive. Central in casting, but not central in narrative force. And audiences feel that instinctively. This creates dissonance. Why does the main actor feel like he's not fully in control? Because structurally, he isn't. For a lesser-known actor, this might not matter. But for Lee Min-ho, whose screen identity is built on presence and authority, it becomes noticeable. This is one of the most precise examples of how casting and character design must align. If you place a dominant actor in a non-dominant role, you must either deeply transform his performance, or build the character to grow into dominance. If neither happens fully, the role feels incomplete. And that is exactly the tension Gong Ryong carries throughout the drama.